and don't be silly. We are the famous House of Gold. We never say that.
Hey.
Charlie.
Phobia.
The harmony is on point.
Phobia. So simple. On Sunday, it's Hearts of Oak versus Kumasi Asante Kotoko at the Accra Sports Stadium. Live commentary on Joy997FM. Our build-up is starting at 2 p.m. 1 hour build-up commentary from 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 8 p.m. We'll still on it. Today, we want the Hearts of Oak fans.
What is the scoreline? Tell us what the scoreline is. It's simple.
We want you to prophesy. Just prophesy. So
speak it into existence.
Speak it.
0244 340 437.
Yes.
In fact, in the spirit of prophecy, send a voice note.
Send a voice note
of your prediction.
Hearts will beat Kotoko 6-0, 5-0, 4-0. Be careful though. 1-0, 2-0. Tomorrow is Asante Kotoko. The Joysports Center is brought to you by
Accra House of
Oak this morning.
It's brought to you by MTN. Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial *138# and enjoy bundles that don't expire. It's also brought to you by Standard Chartered, here for good. Now, gone are the days when bundles came in just fixed offers. Times are changing, and that's why we're giving you the freedom to choose your own bundle packages. Now, whether you want to bundle 3 pesos, 20 pesos, 20 cities, 30 pesos, on even 115 Ghana cities, we did for you. Just dial *138#, *170#, enter your preferred amount, and bingo, you're good to go. Go ahead, enjoy the flexi bundles that don't expire. MTN, we're there for you everywhere you go. Now, it's really, really simple to get yourself a fun holiday to Dubai with Standard Chartered. Get yourself a Standard Chartered Visa, debit, or credit card. Use it to pay for your deals, your meals, your fuel, your fees, your shopping, any transaction. Take a closer step to that Dubai trip. The more you transact from now till 15th March 2020, the better your chances of winning the ultimate prize, which is an all-expense-paid trip to Dubai with your partner. You could also win any of the over 1,000 monthly prizes, including a new iPhone 11 Pro, a 40-inch television with DSTV subscription or DSTV decoders with a monthly subscription. It just gets better with Standard Chartered. Just make sure you get yourself a Standard Chartered Visa, debit, or credit card. Start swiping to win big. Visit any of our branches or log on to sc.com to apply. Terms and conditions apply. Standard Chartered.
Danny, play the House of Oak. Hey, look at the messages. And the voice notes. Let us activate our phone lines now. Please. Yes. Let's activate our phone lines right now.
Call us now 0302216541.
Yes.
Who are these Kotoko fans?
Kotoko, please. I said Kotoko is tomorrow. Don't destroy this. Kotoko is tomorrow.
0302216541.
Now.
02443404.
Give us the prophetic score line now.
Fair boy. Download the voice note.
Give us the prophetic score line. Hearts vs Kotoko. Today is your day.
Today is give you mine before the call. No. This man is a Kotoko.
No. I don't want Kotoko fans. Please, Kotoko. I said tomorrow. Today is Hasiphobia.
This is unfair.
Hasiphobia.
Anyone, please join me. Yes, anyone, please.
Hasiphobia.
Okay. George is on the line from Accra. Let's hear George. Good morning, George.
George, you for mixed you.
George, good morning. Don't be afraid, George. Is George there? Oh, I lost George.
George. I'm taking only 3 calls.
You would have predicted for her.
Since you are calling for mixed
0302216541.
We are controlling the airways. We are painting the airways.
Samuel Adame, ask them who they are predicting for before you put them.
Please, no Kotoko fan today. I just want her to hook
but we are in the studio. You have no Kotoko fan. 0302216541. It's okay. You people are getting too excited. 0302216541. 0244 340 437. 0302216541. 0244 340 437. Kwame is on the line from Accra. Good morning, Kwame.
Good morning, Daniel. How are you?
I am blessed. Kwame, how are you?
Fantastic, actually.
What's your prediction for this weekend?
Sunday.
So, Accra House of Oak will score 3 goals. It will be 3 own goals.
3 own goals! My God! 3 own goals! My God!
3 own goals! Come here, seriously.
3 own goals!
Let me go back to George, who is calling from Accra. Good morning, George.
Good morning, guys.
Yeah, George, what's up? What's the prediction?
Adi.
Rose, I'm telling you, I've beaten Kotok 3 goals to 1.
Kotok 3 goals to 1.
George, you started something. You can't stop it. Rose. Be quiet and don't be silly. Look, let me finish with Papa J. Good morning, Papa J.
Last caller.
Good morning.
What's the score line?
Yes. It is going to be 3-1. That is scoring 3-1.
3-1.
3-1. 3-1.
We have to ask Samuel Odami. Samuel Odami is the one picking the calls. He's the one picking the calls. He's dropping all the Kumasi calls.
It's okay.
We are protesting.
Sally, I like that. I like also
okay,
like.
So we are going to put one more person in from
one more.
From Kanda.
One more. Yes. Okay.
Good morning, Kwashi.
Yeah, morning.
Yes.
What's the score line?
It's just going to be 2-2. That's all.
2 against who?
Against Kotok, of course.
Kwashi, you do all.
I love it. Okay. All right. So we'll get your messages,
And that's from Accra says, what are the anti-hearts doing in the studio? And I wish I could sack them myself.
Antiphobia.
Heart is winning 1-0. Good morning, Didi and George. Hearts 2, Kotoko 1 from Amma in Stancho Hill.
Antiphobia.
Hearts 2, Kotoko 1. Yes, should Hearts beat Kotoko on Sunday, God willing, their followers will blame it on Juju.
Matter, but 3 goals, they're going to be serious something.
My question is, if you don't have telephone, do you expect a call? Charlie, wait there. Obubel, Ni is calling from La. Okay, right. So we'll do the sports now, and we'll play your voice notes. Okay, let's hear this one before we go.
Okay, one voice note there. Okay. You added to the matter.
Okay, 4-1.
Phobia.
People in my head hard.
Brutal. Danny, so let's get into the sports center.
Let's get into the sports center.
Whoa, what a morning, my God. Tomorrow, Asante Kotoko fans, please don't sleep or wake up. Let's fire. Now, the Black Stars will discover their opponents in the second round of the 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifiers today when the draw is held in Cairo, Egypt. And Ghana is among 10 teams in Port 1 and likely to come up against some very, very strong African nations. Nigerian sports journalist Oluwashino Keleji has been explaining the format of the draw.
CAF have decided that the 14 first-round winners will be joining the draw by the 26 highest African nations in the FIFA rankings as of December 2019. So these 40 teams will be drawn into groups of 4. The only group winners will advance into the third round, and for that third round, you will have all 10 teams that make it through. Then they will come together into the final round, playing home and away basis, where we will get the 5 finalists that will represent Africa in Qatar. But basically, you can look no further than Cote d'Ivoire, who are in Port 2. Remember, Cote d'Ivoire, they missed out on the last World Cup in Russia, but they were in the previous 2. Also, in Port 3, you have a very tricky Central African Republic, as well as Madagascar. We all know about Madagascar from the last African Cup of Nations. And in Port 4, Angola and Togo were 2 teams that made it to the 2006 World Cup. They have World Cup experience. They are very tricky. Also, you have Tanzania in Port 4. So I think for the African champions, Algeria, they will be looking to avoid Cote d'Ivoire, as well as Madagascar and Angola or Togo.
Now, Ghana is duly represented at the draw by head coach C.K. Akono and GFA Vice President Mr. Mark Addo. So let's stick with our build-up to Sunday Super Clash between Accra Hearts Civil and Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Live commentary on Joy997 FM with build-up at 2 p.m. on Sunday. All right, so then, can we just talk about the Phobians' home record against Kumasi Asante Kotoko in the last decade? Here's Joysports Moses Yeboah to report.
The 2 giants of the Ghana Premier League will renew their rivalries this weekend. Hearts of Oak will welcome Kumasi Asante Kotoko to the Accra Sports Stadium in the latest installment of the Super Clash. Kotoko might fancy their chances this Sunday with clashes involving these 2 teams in Accra ending in favor of the Porcupine Warriors. Since 2010, Kotoko have managed to win 4 out of 7 matches played at the Accra Sports Stadium, with 2 ending in a draw. The only victory out of the 7 meetings for Hearts at home in the last decade came in a GPL Week 8 affair that was decided by an 84th-minute Vincent Atinga controversial penalty awarded by referee Samuel Suka, which sparked nationwide debate in 2017. Meanwhile, the recent meeting between Hearts and Kotoko at the Accra Sports Stadium was in the normalization special competition. It ended 5-4 on penalties in favor of Kotoko.
Amos Pimpong. It's Sauce and Kotoko are through!
So will the Rainbow Lads go beyond any desire for revenge on Kotoko, or will the Porcupine Warriors continue their dominance over their foes on Sunday?
Joysports is your one. There's more coming up in terms of our build-up tomorrow. So then, Snakes have forced the Ghana Football Association to withdraw the stadium license of Liberty Professionals. This decision was taken at a meeting of the committee held on Monday following the club's inability to rectify the infrastructural challenges based on which they were guaranteed a provisional license with conditions failing which the license would be withdrawn. Now, Liberty Professionals are therefore advised to contact the competitions department of the GFA on the choice of an alternative venue from the list of approved Premier League match venues. The club is also advised to reapply for a license to use the Carl Randolph Park should they correct the defects. Now, yesterday, one Premier League game was played at the Nanaja War Park where Bechib United took advantage of their home form to beat 11 Wonders FC by 1-0. Prince Governor Edu solitary strike in the first half sent the Hunters, into sit position on the league table. Let's hear now from Bechib United's head coach, Kweku Dako.
It's only motivation and determination. We have fact the boys that they can do it. Looking at my boys, they are very young, and we have motivated them that what others they are doing, we can also do it. So they are motivated, self-motivation. And besides that, you will realize that we are the only team that has not considered a goal here. So we are determined to keep that record. So we will do it.
All right, this evening we've got some fantastic games as well in the English Premier League. There's a special London derby to look forward to as Frank Lampard's Chelsea welcome Arsenal to the Stamford Bridge. Chelsea have confirmed that both Reece James and Marcus Alonso are in contention to return following an injury. We can now hear from the Chelsea boss.
This Premier League is proving so competitive, and there are other teams that are in and around. A lot of teams Tottenham fancied to be in the top 4 and Arsenal fancied to be in the top 4 because they normally do contest it. They still can do. What I do know when I come up against them is that they're a good team with good players who can hurt you. You see, I think, a bit of a change since Arteta's been in with some of their performances. We felt that in the first 30 minutes at the Emirates particularly. So we must be on guard and be at our best.
We know Arsenal are assessing the fitness of Socrates following illness, while Kolasinac and Rhys Nelson have been again ruled out. We look forward to that game. In other midweek games tonight, Crystal Palace will face Southampton, Everton play Newcastle, Sheffield welcome Manchester City, as Aston Villa welcoming Watford to the Villa Park. In Spain, the Copa del Rey continues. Sevilla entertain Levante at the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan Stadium, and Real Zaragoza host Mallorca. My God, in Italy, we've got Napoli taking on Lazio in the quarterfinals of the Coppa Italia. In tennis, that's good news for Africa at the ongoing Australian Open. Here's the BBC's Alyssa Ross with more.
Africa's top female tennis player has won her first ever match in the main draw of the Australian Open. Tunisia's Ons Jabeur beating the world number 13 Johanna Konta 6-2, 6-4.
I'm really happy because I love Australia. I love playing here, but I never get the win, never get to be really happy. But hopefully this is not the end of it, and I'm really looking forward.
Well, Africa's top remaining male player, Kevin Anderson of South Africa, begins his campaign in around 3 hours' time against Ilya Ivashka of Belarus. Maria Sharapova, meanwhile, her miserable run of form continues. She's been beaten in straight sets by Donna Vekic. That makes it 3 Grand Slams in a row where the Russians failed to make it past the first round. No such problem for Rafa Nadal, though. He beat Bolivia's Hugo Dellien in straight sets to book his place.
And on this, we are the famous Hearts of Oak. We never say die.
I like the way they ended it. Say die.
How did you put that?
But yesterday you and Isha were talking about arise, arose, arose.
I told Isha that we can't sing arise, arose. Tomorrow, Asante Kotoko.
Oh, we are painting the and that was George with the Joysports.